You need to see a doctor immediately because this thing inside your body is growing faster, and soon you will be in serious danger. Medical experts have discovered a condition that develops silently. Most people don't know it's there until it's too late. Your body is trying to tell you something is wrong right now. The signals have been there for weeks, maybe months. This is not a random health issue. The pattern of symptoms you've been experiencing points to something specific. Time is running out to address this before it reaches a critical stage. What's happening inside you right now is accelerating. This message found you for a reason. Your symptoms match the early warning signs that most doctors miss. Have you been feeling more tired than usual lately? Do you wake up exhausted even after a full night's sleep? Perhaps you've noticed changes in your appetite or unexplained weight fluctuations. These aren't just normal signs of aging or stress. They are your body's alarm system trying to alert you. You might have dismissed these changes as nothing serious. Maybe you blamed your diet, your work schedule, or just getting older. The headaches that come and go, the occasional dizziness, the slight discomfort that moves around your body. These aren't random or separate issues. They are all connected to the same underlying condition that's developing inside you right now. Your body knows something is wrong before your mind does. It's sending you signals that something isn't right, signals that only grow stronger as the condition advances. What's happening inside your body right now will not stop on its own. It will continue to grow and spread until it affects your critical organs. Each day that passes without proper intervention allows this condition to strengthen its hold. What might be manageable now could become life-threatening in weeks or months. Most standard medical checkups won't catch this in its early stages. The routine tests your doctor normally runs aren't designed to detect these specific changes. Your blood work might look normal. Your vital signs might appear stable. But beneath the surface, cellular changes are already underway. The longer this continues unaddressed, the fewer options you'll have for treatment. The window for the most effective intervention is closing rapidly. Your body is fighting this invader right now, but it's losing ground each day. The internal balance that keeps you healthy is being disrupted in ways that aren't immediately visible. The first serious symptoms are already developing. Soon, they will become impossible to ignore. Like this video right now to receive vital information. That could save your life. This condition begins so subtly that most people ignore the early warning signs. It often starts months or even years before serious symptoms appear. By the time many people seek help, the condition has already advanced to a stage where treatment becomes more difficult and less effective. What makes this particularly dangerous is how it disguises itself. It creates symptoms that mimic common, less serious conditions, leading both patients and doctors to pursue incorrect treatments. Your body is already showing the classic pattern, the fatigue that gets worse instead of better with rest. The subtle changes in your digestive system, the occasional pain that seems to move from place to place, these aren't separate issues. They're all connected to the same underlying problem that's developing right now. Medical research has shown that this condition accelerates after reaching a certain threshold. What progresses slowly at first suddenly begins to advance much more rapidly. You're approaching that threshold now. The balance is tipping from a manageable condition to one that can quickly become serious. The changes happening at the cellular level aren't visible to the naked eye, but they're affecting your entire system. Your immune response, your energy, production, your body's ability to repair itself, and all are being compromised. Most concerning is how this condition can affect critical organs before obvious symptoms appear. By the time many people experience severe symptoms, the condition has already established itself throughout the body. The warning signs you're experiencing now are your last chance for early intervention before this moves to the next, more serious stage. Type aware in the comments to receive critical information about these warning signs. Pay close attention to how your body feels when you first wake up. The morning reveals important clues that your system is under attack. The subtle swelling in your fingers or ankles that seems to come and go. The increased sensitivity to certain foods. The changes in your energy levels throughout the day. These are all connected. Your cells are struggling to maintain normal function. The microscopic structures that power your body are being compromised, creating a cascade of effects that ripple throughout your systems. You may have noticed changes in your sleep patterns. Perhaps you wake up at the same time each night, or find it harder to fall asleep even when tired. This isn't coincidence or stress. It's your body's internal warning system. What makes this condition particularly concerning is how it affects your brain's normal function. The occasional memory lapses, the moments of unexplained brain fog, the slight changes in coordination. These cognitive changes are directly connected to the physical symptoms. Most doctors won't connect these dots unless you specifically point out the pattern. The medical system is designed to treat individual symptoms rather than recognize the larger pattern they form. As this condition progresses, it creates a vicious cycle in your body. The initial changes make it harder for your systems to function normally, which then accelerates the spread of the condition to other areas. What's happening inside you right now is like a slow building storm. The early clouds have formed, the pressure is dropping, and the serious weather is approaching. But you still have time to seek shelter before the full force hits. If this information is helping you recognize important warning signs, consider supporting our health education efforts with super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Your contribution allows us to continue researching these often missed conditions and reach more people with potentially life-saving information before it's too late for them to take action. The window for effective intervention is closing. Type health now to receive crucial next step information. The condition developing inside you follows a predictable pattern. You're currently in what medical researchers call the critical window, the period where intervention can still be highly effective. Once this window closes, treatment becomes more complicated, more expensive, and less likely to fully resolve the problem. Your body is working overtime trying to combat these changes. That's why you feel so tired, even with enough sleep. Your internal systems are fighting a battle that's draining your energy reserves. What's particularly concerning is how this condition can suddenly accelerate. Many patients report feeling relatively manageable symptoms for months, followed by a rapid decline that seems to come out of nowhere. This sudden shift happens when your body's natural defense mechanisms become overwhelmed. The systems that have been working hard to maintain balance finally reach their breaking point. The condition affects different people in slightly different ways, but the progression follows a similar pattern. The early warning signs you're experiencing tells you the fatigue, the subtle pains, the digestive changes. These are all part of the first stage. The second stage begins when these symptoms intensify and new ones appear. This typically happens suddenly, often catching patients off guard. Medical imaging might not show these changes yet. Blood tests might still come back within normal ranges. This is why so many cases go undiagnosed until reaching advanced stages. Your body's internal environment is already changing in ways that create the perfect conditions for this problem to worsen rapidly. The balance of your system is being disrupted at its most fundamental level. Type vital now to receive information about the specific tests your doctor should run. When you visit your doctor, you need to request specific tests that can detect this condition in its early stages. Many physicians won't order these unless you specifically ask for them. First, request a comprehensive inflammatory panel. Standard blood tests don't measure the specific markers that would show this condition developing. You need tests that look for unusual immune activity and cellular stress markers. Ask for advanced imaging that can detect subtle changes in your tissues. Standard X-rays won't show these early warning signs. You need more detailed scans that can identify changes at the cellular level. Make sure your doctor knows about all your symptoms, not just the ones that seem most serious. The pattern of symptoms is more important than any single complaint. What seems unrelated to you might form a clear picture to a medical professional who knows what to look for. Be especially clear about how these symptoms have changed over time. The progression pattern is a critical diagnostic clue that many doctors miss if patients don't specifically highlight it. If your doctor dismisses your concerns, seek a second opinion immediately. Many patients report being told their symptoms were just stress or normal aging, only to discover later that a serious condition was developing. Ask specifically about enzyme markers that indicate unusual cellular activity. These specialized tests can detect problems that standard blood work misses completely. Request tests for your autonomic nervous system function. The subtle changes in how your body regulates itself often provide the earliest clues that something serious is developing. Your support makes it possible for us to continue sharing this vital health information. Consider giving super thanks of $5, $10, or $20 to help us reach more people before it's too late for them. Every contribution helps fund our research into commonly missed conditions and develop educational content that saves lives. Type urgent now to receive critical information about what to do before your appointment. Before you can see a doctor, there are immediate steps you should take to slow the progression of this condition. These won't replace proper medical care, but they can buy you valuable time. First, eliminate inflammatory foods from your diet immediately. Sugar, processed carbohydrates, and certain oils create the perfect internal environment for this condition to accelerate rapidly. Removing these can slow the progression while you wait for medical help. Pay careful attention to any changes in your symptoms. Keep a detailed log of what you experience, when it happens, and how intense it feels. This information will be invaluable to your healthcare provider. Certain supplements may help support your body's natural defense systems during this critical time. However, you must select these carefully, as some common supplements can actually make this particular condition worse. Prioritize rest and sleep quality above almost everything else. Your body needs these recovery periods to fight against the changes happening inside. Even one night of poor sleep can significantly weaken your defenses. Reduce your exposure to environmental toxins as much as possible. These compounds can accelerate cellular damage and make it harder for your body to maintain balance. Filter your water, air, and be mindful of household chemicals. Stay properly hydrated with clean, filtered water. Proper hydration helps your body remove cellular waste products that can accelerate this condition's progression. Most importantly, don't delay seeking proper medical attention. These steps can help in the short term, but they cannot replace professional diagnosis and treatment. The clock is ticking, and each day matters for your outcome. Type Protect now to receive the complete protocol for addressing this condition before it reaches a dangerous stage. What's happening inside your body right now is serious, but you've received this warning while there's still time to act. Many people don't recognize these signals until it's too late. The fact that you're aware of these warning signs puts you ahead of most people facing this condition. Early intervention makes a dramatic difference in outcomes. Remember that your symptoms aren't random or unrelated. They form a specific pattern that points to a developing condition that requires proper medical attention. Don't wait until the symptoms become impossible to ignore. By then, your options will be much more limited. Type Save to bookmark this critical health information for future reference.